Hi, I'm Richelle, and today I'll be talking to you a little bit about self-harm. Self-harm is anything that anyone does to deliberately hurt themselves. It's not a mental health condition, but it's associated with it, and it's a negative coping skill. It's not the same thing as attempting suicide, but it should be taken very seriously, and it could be seen as leading up to suicide. People tend to keep self-harm a secret, but it's actually extremely common. I think people self-harm, at least in my case, as a way of release. Sometimes emotions are so tense and so tight around you, it feels like you're suffocating, that you just need some way to release your emotions and feel something in some way, that the only outlet is to hurt yourself. And it feels so counterintuitive, and it doesn't sound right when you think about it, but in the moment it just kind of releases some of the pain that's going on, the internal pain, and releases it into some sort of physical pain. I've talked to my therapist a lot about different ways to redirect the thoughts of self-harm. That can also be getting out, doing exercise, doing anything active, just letting out that emotion just so it's not in a harmful way. I've had this technique of where I take an ice cube and I put it on a place that I would want to self-harm. So it's really cold, it's kind of painful, but it's not anything too harmful, and it just kind of releases that emotion out in some way that's not actually harming you. Medications and therapy have definitely been a part of my way of coping with wanting to self-harm. I definitely go to my therapist when I feel those feelings wanting to rise up. Medications help me with my depressive symptoms that often lead to self-harm. So it's kind of an all-encompassing thing where you want to be on medication if that's what's right for you, and make sure you exercise and use your positive coping skills so it doesn't lead into the depths of the negative coping skills like self-harm. It can be a lot on your mental health when you know someone is self-harming, or you know someone is going through a depressive situation. So it's important to go to a trusted adult and make sure that they have knowledge of this. It's not gossiping. It's not going and telling someone's entire secrets to everyone. It's going to one trusted adult, two trusted adults, and making sure they know so that you're able to get that friend help. The most important thing is getting the friend help. If you have to sacrifice your friend being mad at you, I've had my friend mad at me because I went to an adult, but she ended up being grateful that I got her help, because it's about the friend surviving and the friend doing their best. Thank you so much.